Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're well. You're amazing, amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. This is video 2 of 3. That's it. It's Sunday. Sunday, however you know, Sunday. And there's 3 videos today. If you missed the first one, make sure that you go and check it out. Unless you don't want to, then don't. Just make me feel real sad. But at least subscribe to the channel and smash like. Because we all need to do a good deed. We all need to do a good deed. Anyway, talking of good deeds, it's not something that we've seen around the Liam Paynes case, is it? Because what are we talking about? Now, look, there was a beautiful, beautiful tribute to Liam done at the Brit Awards. And look, amazing, amazing. But as with everything, media comes along and spoils it. Media comes along and spoils it. And what do we got? We've got this, look. So, it would appear Liam Paynes' family criticised media for calling indescribable damage. Now, we're just going to talk about what Liam Paynes' family have said, the statement from Liam Paynes' family, and then we're just going to finish off with how we feel about it, or how I feel about it. And obviously, this is my opinion, which I'm entitled to. Not everyone will agree to it. I don't mind if you don't agree. Just don't be a prick about it and agree as an adult. So, the One Direction singer, 31, died in October last year after falling from a balcony in Argentina. He was honoured with a video montage played at Saturday night's Brit Awards celebrating his legacy. And again, it was an amazing piece done for Liam. Now, the family of pop star Liam Paynes has criticised the media for calling indescribable lasting damage in the wake of his death. The singer, 31, died in October last year, having fell from a balcony in Argentina. He was honoured with a video montage played at Saturday night's Brit Awards celebrating his legacy, with clips including his time on X Factor and during his time with One Direction. The band won 7 Brit Awards before they split in 2016. Now, I can't show it because if I show it, this video will not be uploaded, or they will strike me down with furious anger and all that. But in a statement released to the media after the tribute was playing, his family called the death an unspeakable tragedy. The family also criticised the attention and speculation in the press that caused indescribable lasting damage on the family. And again, we'll stick a pin in it because we'll come back to it, because obviously we have speculated. People on social media have speculated about things. But look, particularly on Liam's son, who is trying to process emotions which no 7-year-old should have to experience, which I completely understand and agree with. It said the family accepted the Court of Appeal's decision to drop all charges in relation to Payne's death. That's correct, you've heard that right. They have accepted the Court of Appeal's decision to drop all charges in relation to Liam Payne's death. So this looks, as far as from a legal perspective and the chance of anything happening unless Jeff is doing something that he doesn't want anyone to know, it would appear that they are satisfied. They are satisfied. They're done. Now, what I will say, and look, I'll come back up here and I'll read what they actually said, their statement in full in a second, but this is what media want. This is, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, you might not agree, this is what media wanted. They trounced Liam day after day after day after day. And when Jeff Paynes specifically talks about speculation, it's who is he directing that at? Is he directing it at the likes of myself? The likes of Rabbit, for instance, the likes of Brian Harvey, who we speculate that there is more to this than meets the eye, that Liam Paynes should have had nicer people around him, and it's quite possible that Liam Paynes' death, the people around him attributed to that. Very likely, and again, this is my opinion, that Rogelio Norris likely facilitated in some of the things that, if we want to go down the route that Liam did indeed fall over that balcony, which that in itself, the mechanics of it, I still can't get my head around, and I will be going to Argentina. I am going there because I want to see that hotel, I want to see what happened, and I want to try and speak to people around it, which I'm going to do. And I appreciate that some people think that that's a dodgy place to go. I don't care. I'm going, I'm taking some security, and I'm going. Because I'm not going to let it drop, because there's too many things, in my opinion, that just don't sit right. It doesn't sit right, and it's almost like Rogelio Norris has bullied Jeff Payne into walking away, and the media, what have you left with? You're left in you have to make a decision. What do I do? Do I fight and go down this route, but what do I get at the end of it? It's not going to bring Liam back. It's not going to make things better. And all I'm gonna do is leave a legacy of Liam Payne being destroyed all over the media as we fight, and they're just gonna, whenever you put something out, something comes back off the back end of it and just pushes it down, and that's what Bear is left with. He's left with a legacy that when you type into Google Liam Payne, what do you see? That Liam Payne was a junkie. He was a wreckhead who went to Argentina off his box and fell off a balcony. Tragic fucking death. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad. I just feel that people have got away with it. People who should have been held accountable. There are people around Liam that should have been held accountable. And if all the paperwork that Liam Payne's dad, Jeff, filed, then there is things in that raise questions. Why was Rogelio Norris so involved in Liam Payne's medical practitioners and getting involved in, they're actually emailing him stuff, and he's involved in the meetings that Liam's going to and assisting Liam in lying, that then subsequently ends in the sacking of someone who'd been around Liam for a long time and helping him and assisting him in being okay. That just don't sit right. It don't sit right with me. There's something not right with it. But again, it's my opinion, and at the end of the day, my opinion isn't going to change anything. So if we come back down here, it says charges were dropped against 3 defendants. Payne's friend Rogelio Norris, who had accompanied him during his trip to Buenos Aires, Gilda Martin, the manager of the Casa Ser Palermo hotel where Payne died, and Esteban Grazzi, the hotel's main receptionist. 2 others are still facing prosecution for allegedly supplying Payne with D-Rugs. Supplying D-Rugs in Argentina carries a sentence of up to 15 years in prison. Toxicology tests, which come through absolutely amazingly quick. We've now got the death of Gene Hackman, and how long we got to wait for his toxicology reports? Again, send the reports over to Argentina, mate. They get them through in a few days. Toxicology tests revealed that before his death, he had traces of alcohol, the devil's dandruff, and a prescription antidepressant in his body. A post-mortem ruled his death as polytrauma from multiple injuries and internal and external bleeding after he fell approximately 42 feet, I believe. And the family statement in full. So it says, Liam's death was an unspeakable tragedy. This is a time of tremendous grief and pain for those who knew and loved him. Liam ought to have had a long life ahead of him. Instead, Bear has lost his father, Jeff and Karen have lost their son, Ruth and Nicola have lost their brother, and all of Liam's friends and fans have lost someone they held very dear. We understand that the investigation into Liam Payne's death was absolutely necessary, and the family recognises the work done by the Argentinian authorities. However, the family accepts the Court of Appeal's decision to drop all charges. The constant media attention, and this is it, isn't it? This is the crux of it. The constant media attention and speculation which has accompanied the process has exacted indescribable, lasting damage on the family, particularly on Liam's son, who is trying to process emotions which no 7-year-old should have to experience. The family has always wished for privacy to grieve and asked that they be given the space and time to do so. This weekend at the Brit Awards, Liam was remembered for his phenomenal contribution to British music and for his wider positive impact on millions of adoring fans the world over. We joined in that celebration of his life and will forever remember the joy that his music brought to the world. Liam, you are loved and missed. And it says, after the video aired, Payne's former band member Louis Tomlinson thanked the Brit Awards and said, "Beautiful tribute, miss you always, brother." Awards host Jack Whitehall introduced the tribute to the singer and said he achieved so much in the short time that he was on this earth and was not only a supremely gifted musician, but an incredibly kind soul who touched the lives of everyone he came into contact with. Then we've got some pictures there. We have so many amazing memories with Liam here at the Brits. So tonight we celebrate his legacy and look back and remember the remarkable Liam Payne. So look, we're all going to have thoughts and feelings about it. Please do share yours down below. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel that Liam Payne's family have perhaps seen things that we have not seen? They've been made privy to perhaps the video that apparently existed that depicted the falling of Liam, and do they just know much more than us? They wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility, or is this just a case of you couldn't have one without the other? You couldn't have the looking for the truth and trying to hunt the truth and get the truth and bring some form of justice and closure to the case without the evil toxicity that we saw in the media every single day. It was just more and more and more and more and more. And did Jeff and the family just decide, look, at the end of the day, the more we push it, this is just going to do even more everlasting damage to Liam's legacy? Tragic end. Let me know down below what you think, and I'll catch you all in the next one.